Welcome back to Digital Nomad. The stock we're putting on the radar today is HLF or Herbalife. I'm pretty sure you've heard about Herbalife before, but something really interesting just happened, which is why we're putting this stock on the radar as of today. So again, please subscribe, turn on your post notification if you want information like this the minute the video is posted. So let's dive into it. First, we're going to take a look at the technical, and then we're going to take a look at the little bit of fundamental, and I'll show you the options chain. So looking at the technical, you see that it's trading above all three moving averages. But this is the interesting. So the way I find stocks to put on the radar is that I look at the options market, which we'll go over, and look for discrepancies. But another important thing, if we look at the weekly, it just printed a golden cross. Just like, so I'm making this video on a Sunday. So on Friday, it printed a golden cross on the weekly, which is a very big deal. So so the trend, a weekly trend would be stronger than daily. Daily trend would be stronger than a 4 hour trend. So as you can see, like it has been trending down since like 2022. So like that's for the past 3 years. And for the first time in 3 years, it just printed a golden cross, which is a really big deal, a really good sign that the stock is gaining momentum to rally up. The next thing, again, it's not going to happen right away, but the next thing to look out for is it to test the 200-day moving average. But then if we also go back to the daily chart, this is an indicator I use sometimes. It gives you some good short-term indication, which is the super trend right here that I've turned on. So it printed a super trend also on the daily chart. So these are all really good sign. The next thing we want to look out for is for it to, on the daily, for it to test this resistance right here, the $12.48 resistance. So that would be about a good 25% move up from here, which is pretty drastic, which is a pretty good, if you make a 25% profit, that's pretty amazing. Again, let me say it in the middle of the video is this, none of this is financial advice. This is for educational purpose only, and I'm just going over stocks that I find interesting. So now that we took a look at the technical analysis, let's take a look at the fundamental real quick. So another thing you note in the fundamental is that it's a very high short float. I mentioned in every video, if it's over 10%, that's a high short float. The short ratio is also very high, which is the days to cover. So if it starts to rally up and we start to get a short squeeze, you want the short ratio for the price to keep moving up, you want the short ratio to be high. That means it'll take longer for the short sellers to cover based on the volumes traded, which pretty much will if it takes them longer to cover, that means the price will keep going up. If they cover really fast, then they're out of the trade and there isn't a potential for a big squeeze. So we see a high short ratio, good sign. High short flow, good sign. Another good sign is the institutional transaction is 5.4%. That means a lot of institutions have been buying into the stock over the past 3 months. Another good sign is that you see this resistance line at $8.72. It is trading above the resistance line, so it has broken through this resistance line. It may come down, act as a support in the shorter to long term. It may act as a support, but that's a good sign that it's above this resistance line. But the best sign going back is like if you take a look at the weekly, I mean, that's like the healthiest thing you can possibly see in a stock. A weekly golden cross, uh, that's the healthiest sign that the stock will be rallying up. Again, I don't make exact price predictions. Everything based on like support and resistance. So the next thing to look out for is that for the next week, if it breaks this $12.50, and then maybe we could see if it breaks that and the short sellers try to cover, we could see a potential mini short squeeze. And if that happens, I'll make an update video. So again, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and leave a like on this video. So again, the way I find these type of stocks, if you take a look at my channel and the other on the radar videos, is that I look at the options market to look for discrepancies. So here you can see that there's way more activity in the on the call side compared to the put side. The put side is like non-existent. Like no one cares. Like no one expects anything the stock to like trade below pretty much eight, $10, or nothing's happening on the put side. But if you look at the call side, a huge volume. The volume will turn into the open interest on Monday, but a lot of activity on the call side. So a lot of people expecting the stock to trade above $10. And same thing if you look at the week after this, you could do that on your own. You'll see like way more activity on the call side compared to the put side. And taking a look at the news, nothing significant for the news. So like just a lot of people, I guess because of the weekly Golden Cross and the healthy indication of the stock rallying up, a lot of people are expecting the stock to rally up. But from a short-term trader's perspective, looking when we looked at the fundamental and saw like the short ratio was so high and the short float was so high, maybe there's a potential for a mini short squeeze as the stock starts to rally up. So I want to put this stock on the radar. I'll do an update as I'll do an update on the other stocks that I put on the radar, made a video about on this channel. So again, if you made it this far, please just do me one solid favor. Just hit a like on this video. If you're watching this, it takes like less than 2 seconds to press the like button. And if you guys want me to make more videos, there's other type of videos I make on this channel. Not everything's about like stocks and technical analysis. The other videos I make are about finance, world events that will affect your finance, Bitcoin, stuff like that. So I enjoy making those type of videos too. But if this is a type of video that you guys enjoy, the one way you can let me know is like hit the like button and then just leave a comment. It could be anything. Like it doesn't matter what you say. If I get 100 comments on this video, then that will be a sign that okay, I'll make more videos. But if I'm seeing like people aren't really interacting with this type of video, then I'm not gonna make as many of this type of video where I find interesting stocks to put on the radar. So one way you could let me know that you want me to make more of these type of video, this specific type of video, is like and then leave a comment. It could be just like hi or whatever. I want to see at least 100 comments. If I see at least 100 comments, then I'll take that as a sign. Okay, let me keep making more videos like this. And again, yeah, so subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notification. I'll make an update in the middle of the week, or not even like if something interesting happened, like I see the stock start to rally up and break another key resistance line, then I'll make a video right away just to like uh, notify you guys. So turn on your post notification. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. But if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment and I'll interact with you in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.